Hey there, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward. And in today's video, I have a new workout routine for you. It is a high frequency repetition cycle program. And the way this routine goes is you'll be splitting your body parts into two different workouts. So training half your body one day, training the other half the next day. And you'll be doing frequent workouts. You'll literally be training all your major muscle groups 3 times a week. And each time you go through the workouts, you'll be cycling your repetition range. Hence the term high frequency repetition cycle program. And this is a unique program that we've been using on the Total Fitness Bodybuilding Inner Circle Coaching Club. And it's been going really well. And I decided I would make a YouTube video showing the workouts. So this video is going to feature workout A, the first part. And in my second video, I'm going to feature workout B, the second part. So let's just jump right to it. This is workout A. All right, first exercise of the workout, bent over rows. And I've been having some issues with a little bit of elbow tendonitis starting to flare up. And I've just noticed it over the last few workouts. So what I've been doing is wearing lifting straps. And I actually switched to using a reverse grip. And I found that this position, both the combination of using the lifting straps, which take a lot of the strain off the hands and forearms, and switching my grip from an overhand grip to a reverse grip, has actually helped me to avoid that repetitive use strain on the tennis elbow. So that's a little tip for you. If you do feel some tendonitis, tennis elbow coming on, it doesn't mean that you can't train. It just means that you might have to look for a different variation of the exercise you're doing. In this case, a different grip using straps allows me to still do bent over rows without causing that tennis elbow to flare up and become something much worse. Alright, so for this is the 10 rep day, and I'm going to be doing 10 reps. God bless it. It's awkward trying to get on these straps with a reverse grip. There we go. Okay, all strapped in. I gotta be honest, I'm a bit out of practice when it comes to straps because I don't use them that much. Little extra squeeze for good measure. Now for this workout, I'm choosing to superset chest and back and forth. Actually, it's not technically a superset, it's more of a jump set. And what the difference is, if you're wondering, between supersets and jump sets, well, supersets typically are 2 exercises done back to back with little or no rest. A jump set is where you're jumping back and forth between exercises, usually between opposing exercises, in the case of rows and bench presses, and still taking your full rest period between sets. And the benefit of jump sets is that it allows you to do the same volume, do the same exercises in the same amount of time as you would if you were doing all your sets of rows first and then all your sets of bench presses. But by the fact that you're alternating them back and forth, you'll actually feel stronger and have more strength and energy. So you'll get more work done in the exact same unit of time. So it's a little advanced strategy to get more work done in the same unit of time. So you can do that with opposing muscle groups. All right. So now I'm doing my second set of bent over barbell rows, and you'll notice as I'm doing the barbell row that I like to keep my
upper body at a 45-degree angle to the floor. And this will allow you to work more of the lower lats, especially when you use the underhand grip. And basically the difference between the overhand grip and the underhand grip is the angle that you work your lats. With the overhand grip, you tend to work more of the upper back. When you use an underhand grip, it tends to work more of the lower lat area. And jumping back now to the second set of bench presses. And for each of these exercises, I'm taking a couple minutes rest in between sets. Now, of course, for the sake of video time, I'm not videoing the rest period between sets, but that's the way that jump sets work, is you'll alternate the exercises back and forth, but you'll take a full rest period in between each set to allow for adequate recovery between exercises. And jumping back again now to the bent over barbell row, just showing it from a different angle so that you can see the body position. Another tip that I should mention, you'll probably find it easier on your back if you actually try and keep your head in alignment with your body. I know a lot of people, when they're training at a gym with a mirror, they very often will try and look at themselves in the mirror, and this can arch your neck and arch your back in an awkward position. I try and keep my head in alignment with my body, and I find that's a much more comfortable position to do your rows. And jumping back to the bench press again, just showing it from another angle. And when you're doing bench presses, it's a good idea to have a spotter with you at all times, just for safety purposes. And if you don't have a spotter, then you should do your bench presses in the power rack with the safety pins set at chest height, just in case something goes wrong and you can't lock out the weight. I mean, there's nothing worse than getting a barbell pinned to your chest and stuck with no help in sight. So whenever I'm bench pressing by myself, I will always do them in the power rack. And very often, even if I have a spotter, I'll still bench press in the power rack just as an extra added safety measure.
Alright, so that concludes the rows and the bench presses, doing them in a jump set alternating fashion. And this week went pretty good. I got all my sets and reps with good form. So next week I'm going to increase the weight by 5 pounds and try to do it again.
Moving on in the workout, the next exercise is the standing barbell curl. And for this one, I'm using an easy curl bar because I find it easier on the hands and wrists, as well as my tendonitis that I mentioned earlier in the video. But you can certainly use a straight barbell if that is more comfortable, or you could even use dumbbells. But bottom line, we're doing a standing bicep curl variation. And for this one, try and maintain strict form and really focus on keeping the tension on the biceps without a lot of excessive swinging. Now, there's going to be a little bit of body movement just due to you counterbalancing the weight, but try and keep it to a minimum and make sure that you feel the tension in the bicep muscles. And just like we were supersetting bent over barbell rows and bench presses in the first half of the workout, in the second half I'm going to be jump setting standing bicep curls and standing calf raises. Now, when it comes to training calves, I don't have any specific calf raise equipment here in my home gym, so I'm making do with this single leg standing calf raise variation on a step. And this is surprisingly a very good calf raise variation. I mean, if you use a slow and controlled movement, really focusing on getting a deep stretch and a full peak contraction with each repetition, you can actually get a surprisingly good calf workout. I mean, it's kind of like doing a concentration calf raise. Instead of just mindlessly pumping out these short little choppy reps like you see a lot of people doing at the gym, you really take your time and squeeze and contract the calves with each repetition. And this is a great way to get a killer calf workout without any equipment at all. So it's ideal for a home gym setup or training in a gym where you have limited calf raise equipment. And after a short rest break, back to another set of standing bicep curls. And when you're doing bicep curls, you can target the different heads of the biceps based on the width of your grip. So if you use a wide grip, this will tend to work more of the inner head of the biceps. And if you use a narrow grip, this tends to work more of the outer head. And of course, medium width grip kind of works both heads, medium. So if you want, you can actually experiment with different width grips. You could try doing one set with a wide grip, another set with a narrow grip, and then another set with a medium width grip to hit the heads from different angles and to just change up your bicep workout. And jumping back now to another set of standing calf raises, just showing the exercise here from another angle. Now, when you're doing calf raises, try and choose footwear that allows you to get a good grip on the step or the calf raise foot plate. I mean, there's nothing worse than doing your calf raises and having your feet slip. So I like to use flat sole shoes that have a solid rubber base, and I find that this provides the best grip, not only for calf raises, but just a good overall grip on the gym floor in general. Now we're doing the last set of standing bicep curls, and when I'm doing these exercises, I like to keep the same weight for all sets and work within a repetition range. So for this particular workout, my repetition range is 8 to 10 reps per set. Now ideally, if I can do all 3 sets with 10 repetitions with good form, then I'm going to increase the weight by 5 pounds for my next workout and try to get all my sets and reps with good form again. But if you find that you struggle or you hit failure before you reach your top repetition range, so in this case, let's say I did first set with 10 reps, second set 9 reps, third set with 8 reps, I would keep the same weight for my following workout, and I would wait until I got all 3 sets of 10 reps before increasing the weight. And this is the final set of single leg calf raises. Now, if you want to incorporate more variety with your calf training, I actually made a video not too long ago showing some home gym calf exercises that you can do using free weights, using barbells and dumbbells to simulate seated calf raises as well as standing calf raises. So if you wanted to incorporate those in your workouts, you could do so. I mean, this will allow you to train with progressive overload rather than just using your body weight alone. So if you want to check out that video, just click on the link in the annotation there in the corner. I'll also have a link to it in the video description below, just in case you're on a mobile device and you can't click on the annotations on your screen.
Alright, so you're probably wondering what's on the go back here. And this is a drying rack, drying out some baby clothes. And for those of you who don't know, I actually posted this up on my Facebook page a while back, but my wife is 8.5 months pregnant with our first child, a baby boy. So we were out to the store the other day buying some baby duds, and isn't this just the cutest stuff ever? Like his little onesie pajamas and stuff. So we picked it up at the store, and of course you gotta wash it all out and then hang it up here to dry. And it's actually pretty dry there now because it's been hanging for a while. But I thought that was so cool. You know, I'm super excited, looking forward to starting the next phase of my life as a dad. And I think that's going to be a really cool and interesting challenge. So just wanted to point that out. That is why I have baby stuff on the drying rack in the corner of the gym.
So to quickly recap the exercises, we started off with bent over barbell rows, followed by bench presses, then we did barbell curls, and finished things off with calf raises. Now, the way this workout program goes is you'll be splitting your body parts into 2 different workouts, workout A and workout B, and I'll be covering workout B in the second part of this video series. Now, for the first time you go through the workouts, you'll do 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps for each exercise. The second time you go through the workouts, you'll do 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps per exercise. And the third time, you'll do 3 sets of 4 to 6 reps per exercise. And this allows you to work different aspects of strength. You'll be going from muscular endurance to hypertrophy to power training, all within the same weekly workout split. And right here you can see how the whole week goes together. So on Monday and Tuesday, you'll be doing the high repetition muscular endurance workouts. Wednesday and Thursday, you'll be doing the moderate repetition hypertrophy workouts, and then on Friday and Saturday, doing the low repetition power workouts. So if you're looking for a change from your typical bodybuilding split routine, then I highly recommend you give the high frequency repetition cycle program a try for yourself. Again, this is the first of a two-part series, so make sure to stay tuned for my second video coming soon. And if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please feel free to post those down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the Total Fitness Bodybuilding YouTube channel. And have yourself an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Over and out.